Opening scene. Ada lived a fast-paced life, often relying on restaurants for her meals. Cooking at home felt like an unnecessary hassle to her. It was simply easier to eat out, especially with so many fancy and affordable restaurants around her. Her best friend Chisholm often voiced her concern. Chisholm, Ada, you really should try cooking at home. It's healthier, cheaper, and safer. But Ada would brush it off with a dismissive laugh. Ada, Chisholm, it's my money and my life. Why should it bother you? Scene transition. One day, Ada discovered a new restaurant that looked luxurious from the outside. The clean exterior and delicious food made it her new favorite spot. She visited almost daily, and the staff began to know her by name. However, her love for eating out took a horrifying turn when, midway through a meal, she spotted a dead cockroach in her food. Shocked and disgusted, she left without finishing her meal. Ada's first wake-up call. Shortly after, Ada fell severely ill. At the hospital, the doctor gave her a grim warning. "Doctor, you're suffering from an infection caused by contaminated food. It's a good thing you came in early. Always ensure the food you eat is prepared in clean conditions." Despite this warning, Ada couldn't break her habit of eating out. She rationalized her illness as an isolated incident and returned to her favorite restaurant. Discovery of the truth. After falling sick a second time, Ada decided to investigate. Pretending to need the restroom, she wandered into the restaurant's kitchen. What she saw horrified her. Dirty dishes piled high, raw meat covered in flies, and rats freely roaming the floor. The sight made her stomach churn, and she left in disbelief. Turning point. Ada's experience left her ashamed and determined to change. She decided to take control of her meals and her health. She cleaned her neglected kitchen, bought fresh ingredients, and turned to online tutorials to learn basic cooking skills. One evening, Chisholm came home to find Ada cooking. Chisholm, surprised. "Ada, is that you in the kitchen? What's going on?" Ada smiled. "Ada, I'm tired of relying on restaurants. It's time I learned to take care of myself." Transformation and growth. Over time, Ada grew more confident in the kitchen. She even began bringing homemade meals to work, impressing her colleagues. Her newfound skills not only improved her health, but also deepened her bond with Chisholm. Eventually, Uche, a man she had been dating, returned to her life. After apologizing for a misunderstanding, they rekindled their relationship. Uche was impressed by Ada's growth, and they often cooked together, strengthening their connection. Conclusion: Ada's journey wasn't just about learning to cook, it was about reclaiming her life, her health, and her sense of self-reliance. Narrator's closing. Ada's story reminds us of the importance of being mindful of where our food comes from and the value of personal growth. Sometimes the smallest changes can lead to the most significant transformations.